The biggest transfer of wealth in human history is happening right now, under your nose while you're busy scrolling. Some see a bubble, others see a bridge to ultimate freedom. The question is, which side of the wall will you be on when the door finally slams shut? Is it worth entering the crypto market right now? This is the question millions are asking while watching Bitcoin hit new highs or crash into the abyss. Most people enter this space looking for easy money, but 95% leave with empty pockets. Why? Because they treat it like a casino, when in reality, it is the most complex and technologically advanced financial game in human history. We aren't going to talk about overnight success here. We are going to break down the cold, hard facts. The era of quick gains on trash coins is over. We are entering the age of institutional dominance. If you think you're too late, you're wrong. If you think it will be easy, you're twice as wrong. Let's look at the math. Fiat currencies like the dollar or the euro lose value every single year. Inflation is a hidden tax on your time. Bitcoin, however, has a fixed supply. You cannot print more of it because a politician decided so. Cryptocurrency is the first attempt in history to separate money from the state. It is a mathematical code that knows no corruption, no borders, and requires no permission. You either trust the algorithm or you trust the politicians. But before you hit that buy button, understand this. The crypto market is a place where professionals take money from amateurs. There is no mercy here. In 2024, the market is different. In 2017, you could buy a coin with a dog on it and get rich. Today, you are playing against algorithmic funds that see your stop losses and trade on your fears. Stop dreaming about overnight millions. Success in crypto isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. But wait until you see the data on the next cycle. It's not what you think. Why is Bitcoin still alive? Every 4 years, something called the halving happens. It is a mathematically programmed scarcity. Imagine if the world's gold production was cut in half overnight by the flick of a switch. What would happen to the price? But crypto isn't just Bitcoin. We have Ethereum, the world's computer. We have Solana, the ultra-highway for finance. And we have hundreds of protocols solving real-world problems, from logistics to intellectual property. However, here's the trap. 99% of new projects are garbage. They are designed to take your stablecoins and vanish. To find the gems, you must look at utility, tokenomics, and community. Most beginners buy when the price is at the top because everyone is talking about it, and they sell at the bottom when the market turns red. To make money, you must learn to buy when people are terrified. Wait, before you check your bank balance, realize this. Everything you were taught about money is a lie. Gold is heavy, banks are slow, and the dollar is a software that's crashing. Are you ready to see how deep the rabbit hole goes? Let's talk about 3 ways to enter. Scenario A. You are a long-term investor. For you, today's price is noise. You are buying the technology of the future. You use dollar-cost averaging. Scenario B. You are a speculator. For you, crypto is a minefield. Without technical analysis and psychology, you are just exit liquidity for the big players. Scenario C, you look for a job in Web3. This is the most underrated way. You don't have to risk your money. You can invest your time. Developers and marketers in crypto earn significantly more than in the traditional sector. But why is there so much negativity? Regulation. Governments realized crypto is a threat to their monopoly on money. We are entering the Great Cleanse. Projects with no value will be destroyed by regulators. Only the giants will remain. Think you've missed the boat? Actually, institutional adoption is just hitting its stride. If you think $100,000 was the ceiling, you're looking at the wrong chart. Let's dive into the invisible bull run. Crypto is the most dangerous market in the world. First, there is the risk of losing your keys. If you lose your seed phrase, your money is gone. There is no forgot password button. You are your own bank, and that is a massive responsibility. Second, there are protocol hacks. Even if you do everything right, the project you invested in could have a bug. Third, volatility. Can you handle seeing your account drop 50% in one night without panicking? If not, crypto is not for you. To minimize these risks, never invest what you cannot afford to lose. The market feels your need for money. It is a mechanism for transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient. Second, buy a hardware wallet. Do not keep money on exchanges. If it's not your keys, it's not your coins. Remember FTX? Billions vanished. Those with cold storage didn't lose a cent. The elites aren't trying to ban crypto anymore. They're trying to own it. While you're debating if it's a scam, they're building the infrastructure for the next century. Don't let your skepticism become your biggest financial regret. Why do projects explode? It's about crowd psychology and tokenomics. If 50% of the coins are held by developers, run away. That is a pump and dump waiting to happen. You need to look for fair launches or projects where the big funds have their tokens locked for years. This shows they believe in the long-term vision. But even the best project can crash if the market cycle turns. We live in cycles. There is the bull market where everything rises, even junk, and there is the bear market where everyone gets wiped out. The secret is simple. Buy in the bear, sell in the bull. But humans are wired to do the opposite. We are standing at the edge of the tokenization of real-world assets. In the coming years, real estate and stocks will move to the blockchain. This represents trillions of dollars of new liquidity. History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. We are moving from the era of paper promises to the era of digital truth. You can either be a spectator of the future or an owner of it. The clock is ticking. There is a dark side, CBDCs, government digital currencies. Many confuse them with crypto, but they're the opposite. Crypto is freedom. CBDCs are total control. Governments will try to push you into their digital ghettos, and crypto might be the only back door to financial independence. If you decide to enter today, start with education. Don't look for signals in private groups. Learn how the blockchain works. Read the white papers. Information is the most valuable currency in this world. The window for life-changing gains is closing as the market matures, but the window for solid generational wealth is just opening. You have to decide, are you here for the gamble or are you here for the revolution? You've heard the warnings and you've seen the potential. The grid is moving, the banks are ready, and the code is written. The only thing missing from the equation is your move. What's it gonna be? In conclusion, crypto is not a get-rich-quick scheme anymore. It is a professional financial sector. If you enter with a plan, a cold wallet, and a long-term vision, the rewards can be astronomical. If you enter with greed and a lack of knowledge, the market will swallow you whole. The blockchain doesn't care about your feelings. It only cares about the truth of the ledger. Start small, stay curious, and never stop learning. The future is digital, decentralized, and it is already here. The only question left to ask is, will you be a user of the system or one of its owners? The choice is yours.